Just 1 year after surviving a life-threatening accident where she was accidentally shot in the face, former Disney Channel star Christy Carlson Romano is facing another terrifying battle. This time, it's cancer. In an emotional Instagram video that left fans stunned, the Even Stevens and Kim Possible alum tearfully revealed that a recent cancer screening test came back positive. And now, she's preparing for the next step, a PET scan, while fighting insurance companies to get it covered. Here's everything she revealed and why this moment feels especially heartbreaking. Christy Carlson Romano, now 41 years old, shared the deeply personal update with fans on Wednesday through an emotional Instagram video. She explained that both she and her husband, Brendan Rooney, recently went in for routine health testing. Her husband's results came back completely negative. Hers did not. Fighting back tears, Romano admitted she's still in disbelief. She said the next step is getting a PET scan to determine what's really going on, but she's currently battling insurance companies to have a scan covered. And what makes this even more emotional is her family history. Romano revealed that both of her parents were diagnosed with cancer in the past. Her mother was able to beat it, but her father tragically did not survive. Her maternal grandmother also passed away from lung cancer. So when she says cancer is serious, she means it. This isn't just a routine scare. This is personal. In her video, Romano made it clear that this test wasn't random. She said she was motivated to get screened after witnessing how common and devastating cancer truly is. And then she shared something that made the moment even heavier. Romano spoke about actor James Van Der Beek, who recently passed away at just 48 years old after battling colorectal cancer. She said she knew him personally. Both families live in Texas, and she described him as a pillar of their community in Austin. She praised his charity work and spoke warmly about his wife and 6 children. Cancer is everywhere, she said. That reality, combined with her family's history, pushed her to take proactive steps about her own health. But the timing of all this makes the story even more emotional, because this health scare comes almost exactly 1 year after Romano survived a terrifying accident that could have ended her life. Last February, while celebrating her husband's birthday, Romano was accidentally shot in the face while shooting clay pigeons. Yes, shot in the face. At the time, she later revealed that a fragment entered near her eye. Doctors told her it was too risky to surgically remove the remaining fragment because it could permanently damage her vision. Miraculously, her eyesight was not impaired. She called herself grateful to be alive. Now, 367 days later, she finds herself in another vulnerable chapter. In her recent video, Romano admitted this is a very vulnerable time for her. She said she's trying not to think about the test results too much. Instead, she's focusing on work, including filming a movie and working on her upcoming memoir. But beneath that brave exterior, the fear is very real. She's a mother of 2 young daughters, Isabella, 9, and Sophia, 7. And in her words, when you have little kids, you can't afford to ignore something like this. She also addressed the emotional side of sharing such personal news publicly. In the caption of her post, she admitted she felt nervous and even scared to speak out, worried that people might think she was overreacting or being cringe. But she made it clear, cancer is not something to brush off. She said she's placing her faith in God and taking life one day at a time. Meanwhile, her husband Brendan Rooney immediately showed public support in the comment section of her post, writing, "You got this, my beautiful wife. We will figure this out and destroy any problem that comes your way. I love you beyond words." It's clear the family is rallying together, and fans have flooded her comments with messages of support, prayers, and encouragement. Romano has always been open with her followers, especially after the shooting accident last year. Back then, she told fans she saw her life flash before her eyes. She urged people to hug their loved ones and never take a single day for granted. Now, once again, she's reminding people just how fragile life can be. Despite everything, the accident, the trauma, and now this health scare, Romano says she's choosing gratitude. She says she tries to stay funny and make jokes, not to stay relevant, not to be liked, but because it helps her cope. And honestly, that vulnerability is what's resonating with so many people right now. This isn't just a celebrity health update. It's a mother, a wife, a woman who has already survived something unimaginable, now preparing for another potential fight. At this moment, Romano is waiting for her PET scan later this week. She says she hopes it turns out to be something easily treatable. But until then, there are still questions. And that uncertainty is often the hardest part. For now, she's asking for good vibes and promising to keep fans updated as she learns more. Whether you grew up watching her on Disney Channel or you followed her recent podcast and projects, this story hits differently. Because sometimes the biggest battles happen off-screen. We're sending strength to Christy Carlson Romano and her family during this incredibly difficult time. If you want updates on her health journey and the latest Hollywood news, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. And let us know in the comments, were you a fan of her Disney days? We'll continue following this story as more information comes in. Stay safe, hug your loved ones, and don't take tomorrow for granted.